You ready?
This program was built on the ruins of a dropped, very successful NCAA program in 1993. Since then, the team has fought to protect their opportunity to further their gymnastics career while securing a quality college education. This program is completely self-funded by the incredible fundraising efforts of the team and generous donors. After all the adversities the team faced last season, the Arizona team is fighting hard and beginning a rebrand to keep this incredible opportunity alive. This incredible program is led by an amazing group of coaches. In his second season with the Arizona team, assistant coach Jeff Robinson. Going into his fourth season with the team, assistant coach Brian Kern. Going into an incredible 17th season with the program, assistant coach Rob Cervic. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the president of GymAct and the head coach of the Arizona program going into an unparalleled 28th season. Ladies and gentlemen, head coach Scott Barclay. Arizona State men's gymnastics team captains for the 2023 season. Senior Vinny Calismo. And Senior Blake Tingzall. Tonight, over 40 young men take to the floor to try to earn their spot to compete for this historic program. Season 2023, and their climb back to the top begins now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here in southern Arizona for the Arizona State men's gymnastics team Intrasquad. You can see the march-in happening behind me. Thank you all so much for joining us. I cannot be more excited to be here with you. If you guys don't know, my name is Kevin Riggle. I am actually the new GymAct live stream coordinator, so you're going to be hearing my voice a lot. You're going to be seeing me around. Thank you guys so much. I got a lot of positive feedback last year. So I just could not be more excited to be here. As they march in here, give me just one moment. We are going to get everything set up and ready to go. All right, and we are going to pause real quick while they play the national anthem live in the venue. Then we are going to get this thing rocking and rolling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thank you guys all so much for logging in right here. This is the brand new Gym Act Live YouTube channel. All Gym Act content all the time, and lots of other amazing men's gymnastics content is going to be coming to you right here. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Again, my name is Kevin Riggle. I spent all of the last 2 seasons getting into some live streaming, and I got so much positive feedback. Thank you all so much. It is my distinct pleasure to be here tonight. I'm an Arizona team alumni of 2018, and I cannot wait to bring this meet, guys, right here live as it's happening here at Aspire Kids Sports, home of the Arizona men's gymnastics. Before we get going, please make sure I've got YouTube up. If anything's going on, hop on YouTube, drop a comment. I would love to hang. It has been a crazy day trying to get everything organized, but I cannot wait how this incredible sport is scored. Okay, let's talk gymnastics. Men's gymnastics is made up of 6 events: floor exercise, pommel horse, still rings, vault, parallel bars, and the crowd favorite, high bar. There are 4 types of skills on each event called element groups. Every time a gymnast completes one of these types of skills, they receive 5/10 of a point to their potential score, also known as their start value. Each skill the athletes perform is assigned a letter value with a corresponding addition to their start value, starting with A's equaling 1/10 of a point and currently going to I's equaling 8/10 of a point. All of this added together factors the gymnast's degree of difficulty. At the beginning of a routine, a gymnast begins with 10 points, known as their execution score. Throughout the routine, judges take away 1/10 for small errors, 3/10 for medium errors, 5/10 for large errors, and 1 full point for a fall from the equipment. These 2 scores added together make up the final score. Each team is allowed 5 athletes to perform on each event, with the top 3 scores counting towards the total team score. Then each event score is added together to create the total team score at the end of the competition. All right, and we are back live. We are getting rocked and rolling. Mark Smith is in with us from Florida. I believe his son is a sophomore on the team, Justin Smith, great pommel swinger. We're going to see him a little bit later. We're going to go ahead and get all these cameras turned on, and we are going to get this party started. As I said earlier, if you are on the YouTube app and there's anything wrong with the live stream, you have a hard time seeing anything, hearing anything, please drop a comment. We will get it to you as soon as we can. All right, tonight the black team will be starting on floor, the maroon team will be starting on rings, and the gray team will be starting on pommel horse. All right, and it looks like I've got my maroon team and my black team up. We are getting things locked and loaded right here. The guys are getting ready for their 2-minute one touch. And we're going to go ahead and let you see everything that is going on.
On pommel horse, we're 18, and on the wings, we're starting with the red team. Don't forget, immediately after our competition, we invite you to stick around for a few minutes for our award ceremony and then to enjoy our traditional fighting contest.
All right, here we go. We've got all the cameras in. We've got the guys locked and loaded. We do have people on each camera with headphones in, so hopefully we get to some live action commentating going on from those guys as the day moves on. Once again, my name is Kevin Riggle. Thank you guys all so much for being here and being part of this. I cannot wait for this competition. The Arizona team came off of a huge upset last year at the national championships where Iowa actually beat Arizona for the first time. This is the first time in well over 10 years that Arizona is not the reigning national champion. So these guys are going to come out here so strong and so aggressive this year because they want that title back. I've talked to a bunch of them in practice, and they are hungry for it. And we are definitely going to see that here tonight at the Maroon, Gray, and Black Inter Squad here in Chandler, Arizona. All right, these guys are in for their 2-minute one-touch warm-up. They're just getting prepped and ready, locked and loaded and ready to go. Two-minute one-touch is winding down here, and we are going to see some great gymnastics here tonight. All righty, we're winding down right here. We're going to see if we can get a thumbs up from my floor camera operator here, make sure he can hear me. Awesome, we are all good to go. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the comeback season of a lifetime starts now. All right. The big thing we are watching out for tonight is one of our 93 alumni, Paul Benoit, threw down a challenge. If you didn't see it on Facebook, it is not too late to get in on that. Make sure you jump in and check that out. This generous donations are coming in per stick. We are starting on pommel horse right here with the black team. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Hayden Goldstein. Let's see what he's got. He's a very, very powerful gymnast. He's got great body lines, and man, this guy can fight for every 10th. I've watched this guy save stuff that no one's been able to save. He's fighting hard, getting that travel work. Little skewed there, but like I said, this guy knows how to fight. He's staying on the leather, legs all the way up and over. That is full credit for that. That is a beautiful way to start this inter squad right there. All right, we are headed to rings with the maroon team. This is Caden Peacock. Man, oh man, this guy is strong. I want to go ahead and actually spotlight this for everyone because, man, this is going to be a great routine right here. Caden is a very, very, not a very typical ring worker. No, ring workers are normally really, really big in their upper body. Caden's very, very proportional, but man, he's got some great swing, turning over what's called a Yamawaki element. It's a double forward flipping element, holding on to the rings the entire time, swinging through the bottom, getting up into that nice strength hold. Again, this is actually breathing for them. This isn't even that hard for them. These are the skills that they put in to catch their breath in between things like that giant element you see where they're swinging handstand to handstand on those rings. We see giant element, checks it a little bit, but he saves it nicely. He's going to come in for a dismount. Let's see what he's got for here in Chandler, Arizona. There's a B giant to a full twisting double tuck. Oh, small step. Those sticks are going to be huge this year. It is everything And we are headed to floor. On floor from the black team, this is going to be Andrew Fisher. Andrew's got some really powerful work. Nice big front full there. Showing off that flexibility element. Again, this is one of those elements that we talked about in the scoring basics tutorial there. Non-acrobatic elements where they actually aren't doing any kind of acrobatics. He's actually got 2 of them there. He did a press handstand and what's called a Stalter roll handstand. We've got some great work going on pommels. We're going to bring that to you here in just a moment as Andrew finishes up. These guys are hungry for it. Huge dismount, 2.5 is a step. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sun Devils just earned their first donation of the night. That was a D stuck dismount. That was some great work by Andrew Fisher. All right. Let's see where we're at here. On Palm Horse, Chris B threw down some great stuff. We are over on rings with Colton R. Let's see what he's got for us here. All right, let's see what he's got going here. He's hanging out. It's called an inverted hang element. There's a big dislocate up to a nice back giant. You see how those rings are turning. He's leaned on the straps. That's going to be a bigger deduction, but it does get him started off strong. Back into that giant. The technique is good. The hold is strong. He's just got a lot of elbow bend to work on. Back upright straddle plunge, that swing to strength element that they need. Into that L seat, nice strength holding element. They don't swing into it. Back up into that handstand. Definitely fighting hard to make sure he doesn't come down and take that 1 full point fall. Big dislocates into a nice big double tuck with a nice 3/10 step there. Some controlled landings, but as we talked about earlier, with that incredible donation coming in per dismount, then these guys are going to have to find some better dismounts to earn that money. Up on floor, we are waiting on Senator B to take to the floor. On pommel horse, this should be Hunter F. Man, these guys look hungry here tonight. Great palm horse dismount right there. And I do apologize. I actually do believe that was Aiden. All right, here we go. This is Senator B on floor. Let's see what he's got for us in this opening pass. Round up back handspring. Triple full. That is 3 twists and 1 flip. That stick donation does apply to their first opening pass as long as it is C value skill or higher. So unfortunately, he didn't get the donation right there, but that's okay because it is all about stuck dismounts. Back in for a back 2.5 front layout. Just leaves his feet out in front of him a little bit. Sits it down, not the end of the world. This is an inner squad. The judges and the coaches are just looking for some good clean gymnastics like that right there. Beautiful back full, arms down, clean stick into his non-acrobatic element right here. Taking his time. Again, this is a breathing element for these guys. This is where they get to catch their breath. Great forward roll out. Nice bit full, small hop forward. He's coming in. This should be his dismount right here. Big double full, small hop. It's a great routine from Senator. That is going to be a tricky one. That's going to help earn his spot on this team right here. Going to rings. Third up, this should be Dylan H. And then headed back over to pommel horse. This should be Aiden M. Let's see what Horse has for us back there while we keep an eye on rings. Pommel horse in the background doing some big scissor elements. That's one of those element groups we talked about heading into his swing element. That's a sewn right there. That is a very, very rare element on rings. We've got a great kip to L. You're going to see that a lot more. Back over on pommels. He is traveling back and forth over this horse like he has a travel agent. And man, he pay him well. This is a great looking pommel set while Rings is going strong. Little struggle on horse, and he unfortunately comes off. Other than that, that was looking like a fantastic pommel horse routine. Once they come off the equipment, they do have 30 seconds to take a second, get with their coach, know what they need to do when they jump back up. On Rings, fighting hard for that handstand. There's another giant element, swinging handstand to handstand. Here comes this dismount. Let's see what he's got for us here on Rings. Full twisting double tuck to a small hop. These guys are going to have to find some stuck landings. Ladies and gentlemen, if they hit their goal of 20 sticks or more and we find another $100 during this competition, they will earn $10,000 to the funding of their team. Taking to the floor in his sophomore year, sophomore Andrew McGill. This one strikes hard for me. This is actually one of the juniors that I coached. Andrew's an extremely clean athlete. Let's take a look at his floor set here. Back half, front full, nice and clean. He is known for his presentation, the way he presents his gymnastics to the judges. He doesn't have the highest start value, but when it's this clean and it's this strong, that really doesn't matter. Showing off that non-acrobatic, showing his flexibility and his strength all at the same time. That split to press handstand, that is a B value skill, awarded 2 tenths plus the element group. So he earned 7 tenths right there, and he only lost 1 or 2. So he's in the positive right here. Let's see what he's got in this next big tumbling pass. Tucked front full, front layout, B to B, very nice. It's a 4/10 pass plus the element group with a small hop on the landing. Here he comes for his dismount. Let's see if he can earn his team some money right here. That is a ball, and Arizona stuck dismount by sophomore Andrew McGill. That is earning money to help them pay for their uniforms, pay the coaches, all of it. That was a great floor set by Andrew in his fight to earn his way back onto the gold team. Up on pommel horse right now, we have sophomore Justin Smith. We talked to his dad, talked about his dad just a little while ago. He is 6th up right here. This should be the last guy on pommels. Keep an eye on that gray team camera as this guy swings pommel horse. This is what he does on Rings for the maroon team. We have Jordan Bird, another guy that I knew as a junior, another very strong athlete. Keep your eye on that gray and maroon team cameras. Justin over showing off his Wendy swing work. That is an incredibly difficult way to hit that travel element group. Jordan just shooting up that handstand on Rings, fighting hard to hold. Justin up for his dismount. Jordan throwing down some Yamawakis. Justin hits that pommel set like it's nothing. Super easy for him. Jordan holding that nice L seat. You see Justin there getting some congratulations from his team. Jordan with a big front full, C element with a small step. These guys are doing some great gymnastics here tonight. All right, we have Will H. on floor, another incredibly powerful athlete. This guy can tumble right here. Let's check it out. Will H. taking to the floor. Here we go. And his first salute of the season, Will H. Let's see what he's got. This is normally a big, powerful pass. See if he can earn his team some money right here. On a back handspring. Big layout, small step back. 1 foot out of bounds, not the end of the world. That's only a 1/10 deduction for going out of bounds. Very nice second pass, staying strong. He's got to catch his breath here. He has 2 big D elements in the first pass. Big double front. Wow. This routine is just jam-packed. That's why he has no time to breathe in that corner. Down to his prone position, getting ready for his non-acrobatic element, showing off that flexibility. The judges want to see nice control. They don't want to see you push off your toes at all. He does a great job of just lifting those toes up. He's got to hold this handstand here, showing it off. Very, very nicely done. Again, right there, that's 7/10 to his start value, and he lost nothing on it. Let's see what he's got right here in this next pass. Big front full, front full. You saw one was in a tuck position, one was in a laid out position. It's a risky pass, but he does it very nicely. Here comes the dismount. Can he earn some money for the team? Big double tuck, and that is a stunt, and that is not his dismount. I apologize. This routine is slam-packed. Let's see the dismount. Big double full, and that is a stick. That is another donation in the pocket. You can tell how excited he is. You see that team camaraderie. And that is the biggest thing that these guys have going for them right there, is that team one-on-one, everybody for each other. We're going to remove that spotlight. All right, up on rings, we have Ryan S. I do believe that takes everything else from this rotation, so we're going to go ahead and spotlight this rings camera, and we're going to check out some strong guys here. Bedway Duke and Associates, I'm seeing some great sticks. You can tell these guys are going for some sticks for sure, and they're just sitting them back a little bit, but if it is the first rotation, they're getting those nerves out. Let's see what Ryan's got for us right here on rings. Another beautiful, beautiful ring worker. He actually had a cameo in our intro video this year. Some great giant work. That forward roll element out into those Yamawakis you're going to see in just about every ring routine. One in tuck, one in pike, two different elements. Showing off that strong position. Fighting to keep those rings turned out. Struggling a little bit on it, but definitely looking good. Holding nice, strong handstand. Trying to get his shoulders clear of the straps. The judges don't want to see anything but your hands touching those rings. So he's turned in, but his handstand position's looking very strong. Big full twisting double tuck, and that is another Arizona stuck out. These guys are paying their way on sticky feet for their upcoming season. It is not too late, ladies and gentlemen, to get in on this stick train. If you jump on to our Facebook page, you will find the donation that to Paul. His phone number is right. Call him, text him, get in on this, help these guys out. They are fighting hard for your donations right here. And we do have one final floor routine from the black team. This is Ethan H. right here, taking to the floor for the Arizona team. Big triple full, definitely a little around the side, but he saved it very, very nicely. That could have been a lot bigger deduction, and he fought hard for every 10th. He's coming in big round off to a nice big double tuck, way overpowered. This is where you see these guys just get a little anxious, they get a little overjuiced, and they over-rotate a little bit. He's got to settle down here so that he can find those landings. Much, much better on that double full. You can tell he's gaining his confidence. He's going to catch his breath right here, and let's see what he's got for us in this non-acrobatic element. Slow and in control all the way up to that press handstand, holding nice and clean. Nice pirouette out to the corner. Looks like he's definitely calmed down. We should see some really nice landings coming in these last couple of passes. Big 1.5, pike down a little bit, but you can tell he's starting to settle into his rhythm. This is going to be some nice, clean gymnastics now. Big 2.5 with a small hop forward. That was a great routine. You can definitely tell the jitters got to him just a little bit, but it is an inter squad. Coaches are looking to take that into account as they watch these routines. All right, pommel horse is done. Floor is done. That means we only have one competitor left. This is Ethan DiGeronimo, an extremely strong competitor. I believe he is a sophomore, possibly a junior on the team. This is going to be a fun routine to watch. Ethan also had a cameo appearance in our intro video to this competition. Let's see what he's got for us here. Incredibly strong athlete. Again, doesn't look like it, but man, oh man, he's going to show it here. He's going to showcase two of the biggest rule changes to the GymAct program this year. His first element is going to be over a D value, swing to strength, that back up rise to Maltese, done extremely nicely. That's an extra 5/10 bonus. Then he shows that iconic iron cross position. There's another 5/10 bonus. So his start value is going to be very high. As long as he can keep this clean, this is going to be a well-scoring routine. Front uprise to forward roll, it's called a keki. Back uprise cross, that is a very rare element. You don't see it very often. I have not seen one of those competed in years, and he does it so nicely. Nice kippo. He's got a lot of strength elements in this routine. And when I saw him in practice this week, his swing elements were looking really nice. Let's see what he's got for us. He comes in for his dismount, see if he can earn some cash for his team. Beautiful giant right to handstand, just a little turned in, but definitely one of the nicer ones we've seen. Bails in, full twisting double tuck, and the left Arizona stuck. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys are paying their way. I cannot tell you how much that the idea to donate and fired these guys up. That was a great routine. That is the end of rotation one. There's some great gymnastics being done here. All right, as these guys rotate to their next event, they get 2 minutes to warm up. There are a couple things I did want to touch on. Make sure you are on our email list so you can get updates on the team, how they're doing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on your YouTube app, on your smart TV, on your computer, whatever you are joining us on here today, so that you can always see not only the Arizona guys throwing down, but all of the GymAct teams. All of the GymAct teams will be streaming live through this YouTube channel. Sometimes we'll have some commentators on, sometimes we won't, but we want to make sure we bring this content to you. These guys are out here absolutely throwing down, and man, oh man, are they fired up here in Arizona tonight. We also want to make sure we take a second and thank some of our local sponsors. Food has been a huge help in donating space for our fundraising trucks. We couldn't do it without them. Thank you to the Basha family. Make sure you shop Bashas here locally when you have the choice. They have been an unbelievable supporter of ours. All of our equipment that we use to fundraise is in 4 giant semi-trailers now, and it is all packed away. And we wouldn't have somewhere to store it without them. So I cannot say thank you enough to them for donating that. That is an unbelievable amount of space and money they could be making if they did choose to give to this team. So I do want to say thank you so much to the Bashas family. They're always so helpful when we need to get over there. So these guys are headed into their 2-minute one touch. And let's see if any of our camera operators have a chance to go ahead and unmute their cameras here and give their impression on the first round of competition.
All right, yeah, Kevin, can you hear me all right there?
Yeah. Who do I have here?
Hey, this is Reese.
Reese, you're the black team camera operator here. What did you think of their first rotation there?
So honestly, I think they start off really going for, with seeing some clean gymnastics, especially in their non-acrobatic skills. And something I really noticed is them picking up on their sticks from last year. Last year, sticks was, an area of concern, but this year they've really picked up on their stick numbers already. And I think they're really looking for that cash incentive there. Yeah, team's looking strong, and they're right for the rest of the meet.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting one. Reese, thank you. We'll be checking back in with you here in a little bit.
Of course, thank you.
All right, let's see if my Maroon team camera operator, I actually think he was having some technical difficulties with his headphones earlier. Let's see if Gray team camera operator can check in real quick and give us some feedback on how they started on Pommel Horse.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah. Who are we talking to here?
All right, we're talking to Eli Hoperex, a member of the Gray team who isn't competing. I got to say, I saw some pretty cool stuff over on Pommel Horse earlier. A lot of sticks. Unfortunately, those don't count towards the donation, but we'll see. I'm feeling pretty confident about rings and especially floor. I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
But Eli, the big thing I wanted to talk to you about was the fact that the donor threw down this challenge did say that $100 will be removed from the overall donation for non-stuck dismounts on Pommel Horse, and I didn't see anybody not stick on Pommel Horse. Did you?
Unfortunately.
Oh, we had one. Oh no,
yeah.
That's okay because there were some great sticks on the other events, so they'll be able to earn that cash back, no problem.
Yeah,
all right, Eli, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll check back in with you here in just a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, they are winding down their 2-minute one-touch warm-up here. All right, we are live here in Southern Arizona. These guys had a great first rotation, 1 rotation down, 5 to go. All right, this does mean the gray team is going to be moving to rings. Big people to look out for on rings. Hunter F., he will be 6th up on their ring rotation. Very, very strong athlete right there. Has some beautiful, beautiful line work. Justin S., the guy we talked about on Pommel Horse earlier. He's a Pommel and Rings guy. We definitely want to keep an eye there. Moving on to the black team. They are headed to Pommel Horse. Again, we're watching out to make sure they stick every dismount so they don't lose out on any of their money. They actually have 10 people out on Pommel Horse. Clayton C. is the first one that jumps out to me. Make sure you keep an eye on them. We are headed back live right now to the action. Let's see what these guys have for us.
First up on the floor,
All right, Corey Kaufman taking to the floor for the Maroon team. Again, this is one that hits close to home. This is one of my former athletes right here. Floor is his jam. You can tell he's a freshman right there where he's just overjuiced a little bit. He's really, really excited. This is his first college competition. Does a beautiful 2.5, takes a big step forward. So no money there. Nice big double tuck. Kicks out a little early. He's got to settle in, and this is what we were talking about earlier. These guys are so amped up and so excited. They've got to catch their breath and calm it down. Oh, that's all right, Corey. Come on, buddy. Here we go. He's slowing it down right here. Nice big back full. Finding his landings a little bit better. It's the same thing we watched on last rotation. No matter how good you are as a junior, your first round in college gymnastics is definitely different. Nice press handstand, beautiful hold. Here we go. He's settling into his rotation, or into his routine right here. This is what we want to see. Nice front 1.5. It's called a Rudy. Small step back. Not the end of the world. All right, Corey's still swinging hard. Sean back there on Pommel Horse for the black team. Corey finishing up strong in his first ever salute. That makes a junior coach proud right there. It's a great fought routine. He got his nerves out, and he's going to have a great season. Sean back there on Pommel Horse swinging hard. A little bit of knee bend. You can tell he's slowing down just that little bit, but he's picking it back up. Dismount up and over. Feet do not touch the horse. That is a big, big deal, and he puts it all the way over. That's the kind of fight these coaches are looking for. All right, we are headed to still rings now. First guy up is Aiden Myers. And our second rotation is alive and well, and they are flying through. Let's see what Aiden Myers has for us on rings. Nice big in locate. Here come those Yamawaki sequences we've talked about in the past. Pike into tuck into what's called a Hamna to L. Very rare skill. You don't see very many guys do it. Strong press handstand. His shoulders are completely clear the straps. That is the difference between a good routine and a great routine on rings. Beautiful giant work. Up and through for his B-value giant full twisting double tuck and a small step. These guys are looking strong. All right, next up on Pommel Horse for the black team is Clayton Cunningham. Again, this is a guy you want to keep your eye on. Oh my gosh, I just got word from Bedaway Dukes and Associates. Huge $1,000 donation from Scott. Thank you so much. I'm going to try to say your last name, Fletchig. I think I said that right. Eric Lane for another $100. Thank you guys so much for these donations coming in. This is how these guys keep going. Up here, we're going to see if Clayton can earn your support right here. Clayton Cunningham taking to the Pommel Horse for the black team. Great Pommel Horse swinger. Let's see what he's got right here. Up on deck, on floor is Kataroke. Another great, very small athlete, but man, oh man, dynamite comes in small packages. Clayton has that nice open hip swing that the judges want to look for. It's called a Tong Fei, traveling from one side of the horse to the other without touching the center. Was in a great Wendy swing element there called a Roethlisberger, named after the great John Roethlisberger, and just unfortunately got his hand a little too far over the end. On floor, Kataro, let's see what he's got in this opening pass. Big double front, over rotated. We're going to see that a lot tonight as these guys get those nerves out and get settled in to their routine. It's not the end of the world, but it is what we expect to see tonight, especially in these bigger passes. The nice thing is they aren't sacrificing their difficulty. They're big gymnastics. Right there, that is a C-value side pass. That's 0.3 of a point right there. Clayton taking the horse in the back there, traveling down that leather. He's got that nice open swing. He is swinging a little slow, and normally that means he's going to struggle right here, but man, oh man, Clayton does what he does best and clinches that pommel set. That was a beautiful, beautiful finish. only thing wrong in that routine was the obvious fall. Other than that, he did an incredible job. Catharo on floor, showing off that beautiful press handstand work. Awesome, taken to the rings for the gray team. This should be Silvano. Catharo doing strong on it, staying strong on floor. Ring showing off those L holds. Let's see what he's got for a dismount on floor. Catharo, double tuck. Small step back. These guys are starting to dial in. Beautiful giant work on rings. Overshoots the handstand a little bit, but that's okay. Again, this is those nerves that we've been talking about all night. You're going to see these guys hit some beautiful gymnastics and then just overjuice that little bit, but that is the whole point of these inter squads. Let's see what he's got for us here on rings. Coming in, nice strong double tuck, and that is another stuck dismount, ladies and gentlemen. That in the GymAC program now earns 1/10 of a point bonus. That double tuck on rings is a B value element. Therefore, he gets an extra 10th for sticking that dismount. Taken to the pommel horse. This is third up for the black team. This is team captain Hunter. Let's see what he's got for us back there. Beautiful lines, nice and open, camping out on that single pommel like he owns it. This is incredibly difficult work. It's called flop work when they hang out on that single pommel into his traveling element. A little bit in trouble there. Does a great job of staying calm and saving it. He's fighting hard and just gets wadded up on that dismount. What a great fight from Hunter, and that's one of those things these coaches are going to take into account when they're picking their lineup for the upcoming 2023 season, especially a season that has so much riding on it. After they are not their current reigning champions. That was a huge upset last year. Iowa came in strong. They deserved the win. It was an incredible thing for the GymAC program. And Hunter's up with a nice strong dismount, going for the 720 and showing it off, finishing strong. That's going to make a big case for him on pommel horse. All right, and we had a change of order there. I do apologize. This is Silvano M on rings for the gray team. Taking to the floor, and this does count right here for the stick donations. It's a C or value, higher skill, 310 top forward. Not bad. This floor set comes to you from Zach L. I do apologize. This is Elliot F on floor right here. All right, in the back on deck. For the black team, we have Zach L. ready to go. All right, Elliot staying strong on floor here, showing it off. Zach L. taking to the horse back there. Let's see what he's got. Some beautiful scissor work from Zach. He's known for his scissor work and his flare work. Let's see how much flare work he has as Elliot comes in, finishes strong with a back double full. That stick, makes the right call and just hops it backwards. Zach putting down some beautiful travel work back there, showing off that Wendy swing we've been seeing. Again, that's called the Roethlisberger here. Here comes his flare work. This is what he's known for. That is a beautiful flared Magyar into a flared Salvato. Traveling back up into the center. He's got to touch all three parts of the horse, which he's done multiple times, swinging up for the nice handstand dismount. Definitely a little shy of the handstand, but not bad at all. Great preseason from Zach. All right, next up on rings is all right, Silvano taking to the rings for the gray team. Let's see what he's got for us right here. Right up into that O-hold position. Again, anytime they're in that support, they don't want to see anything on the straps. Nice straight plunge there. A little pike to the beginning, but then he flattened it out, try to save some points. That was a great move. That's a veteran competitor right there, staying calm through that. There's another one of those elements called the keki where they rise up forward and then forward roll right back out. Very, very difficult. Savano picks up a lot of swings. The full name of this routine, or I'm sorry, the full name of this event is still rings. The judges don't want to see them swinging around. Does a great job of mitigating his fall, though, and staying calm into his tuck Yamawaki to pike Yamawaki sequence, picking up some swing, big front full, and small step. Definitely did a great job of keeping calm. That is one of the hardest things to do on rings, is when you're up in those support positions, you know you have a lot of swing. Not hitting the panic button and making sudden actions and movements, because that's going to just generate more swings. Savano did a great job of staying calm, getting his nerves under control, and finishing that set strong. Definitely a great finish for the gray team. All right, next up, on floor exercise. This is Ryan S. This is definitely a guy you want to watch on floor right here. Ryan S. We watched him on rings a little while ago. Definitely a very, very strong competitor. Let's see what he's got for us. Again, this right here is for stick donation. Let's see what he's got coming in hot on floor. Big front full, the front layout. Small hop forward. Not a bad start. Super, super clean pass with a small hop. Here we go, coming in for a second pass. Big double front. Went for the stick and just got his feet a little ahead of him. Not a bad start for Ryan. Back on pommel horse. Back on pommel horse, this should be Jackson M. Showing it strong, finishing up strong. Ryan on floor, showing off that strength and flexibility element of that press handstand. It originates from the floor, therefore it is a B press handstand. As you keep an eye on the gray team camera, this is Justin Smith getting ready for his ring routine. Ryan Swacchini getting ready for his dismount here. This should be his last pass. He may have one more, but let's see if he can stick. Big double full, small hop, transitions back. We have one more here, right here. As long as it's a C or higher, this is for the cash. Let's see if Ryan can earn his team some money right here on floor. Back 2.5, you can tell he wanted that stick. Great job going for that position. Just left his feet out a little bit in front of him like he did on that double front. Other than the obvious falls, though, that was an incredibly well-performed routine, and that's what we're seeing tonight. We're seeing some really, really clean, solid gymnastics, and these guys just want those sticks. I do believe Paul is watching the live stream right now, and I just got to say thank you so much. As an alumni, this was a fantastic idea. I can't believe we've done this, haven't done this before, and I can't wait to keep commentating on this as it goes through the night. Senator taking another horse for the black team. See what he's got for us. Senator B into the center, getting that scissor work. Again, they've got to touch all three sides of the horse. He's got to show scissor elements, circling elements like he's doing there, traveling elements where they actually travel across the horse like that right there, where he comes down out of the center and then into that nice clean dismount. Nice simple dismount, or nice routine for Senator, but sometimes the simple routines that stay clean are the ones you're looking for. Taking to the rings from the gray team, Justin Smith. This is another one of the guys we're going to watch really closely. He's got some great gymnastics. Picked up a little bit of swing right there in the beginning of the routine, so we'll see if he can use the elements themselves to try to kill some of that swing. Bills up and forward. Beautifully done by Justin right there. You saw you swinging that first handstand. As soon as he hits the second, there's no more swing left. That's what we want to see. Nice back giant, a little bit of shoulders on the strap, a little bit of elbow bend, but not bad at all. Let's see what he's got for a dismount here. See if he can earn his team some cash. That B giant, full twisting double tuck. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a stuck dismount from Justin Smith. That is more cash in their pockets. Great, great job by Justin there. Taken to the floor for the maroon team, Caden D. We saw him earlier on rings, and like I said earlier, this guy is powerful. You want to keep an eye on that gray team camera and on the black team camera in the back. For Liam B, guy out of Region 1 from Bakersfield. Big full twisting double back by Caden. Beautiful palm horse work going into his Russian dismount. Very nice clean set from Liam. Almost took a step, saved it. There's a great, great save, keeping that cash in his team's pocket and keeping this team funded. Caden, big double full for his side pass. Taking his breather. This is a seal stretch press handstand. Again, it originates from the floor, therefore receives a B value. Showing off that control, staying calm. Again, for most humans, this is an incredibly difficult element, but for these guys, it's where they get to catch their breath. All right, Caden coming in strong for his dismount. Let's see what he's got right here on floor. Back 2.5. The D value skill stuck 4 cash in his team's pocket, and 3/10 bonus for sticking a D value skill. In some of the new rules for Gym Act, every B value skill or B value dismount that is stuck, they earn 1/10, and every C is worth 2, every D is worth 3. So those stuck dismounts are going to come into huge play for this upcoming 2023 season. All right, taking to the rings for the gray team. This is Nate Hutchinson, Nate H right here on rings. Swinging strong, showing off those strength elements. Nice kip to L, tiny bit turned in, but from this angle it looks good. That plunge, those hips are all the way open. That's what the judges are looking for. It was very, very nice. Just a 1/10 high on the angle. Other than that, fantastic. Into those swing work. That back up rise to straddle L. Again, just breaking up the breathing and breaking up all those strength elements. Into that handstand. This is where he's got to stay calm when it starts getting a little rowdy. Very, very nice giant. Went for the lock arm. Great call on Nate right there. Was about to dump it over, and he saved it. Coming in for his dismount, full twisting double tuck, small hop. That was a great routine from Nate. I thought it was going to get away from him, and he did such a great job of mitigating it. Great job. All right, going back to pommel horse. If my sheet is correct, this should be Connor F. taking to the horse for the black team.
Next up on horse,
All right, see what Connor's got for us back there. Beautiful swing, nice open hips. And we're gonna actually undo that spotlight because Ethan D is taking to the floor right here. Big front 2.5, that was huge. Great job back there on pommel horse. Let's see what Ethan's got for us here in his second pass. Big Arabian double front, a little behind it, takes a great step, mitigates that deduction. Ethan and his brother are great competitors. Back 2.5 to a nice big front layout. Another great pass. He's settling into these routines very, very nicely. Into that nice non-acrobatic element. A little wiggly in that handstand, but staying calm to make sure he gets the hold so he keeps credit. Because one of the big things in this sport is if there's too much deduction in an element and it's your only one of that element group, the judges actually take credit. It's almost as if you didn't do it. So you also lose the points for doing the element at all. So it was a great job keeping that alive. Here he comes into his dismount. Little shine on that back handspring. That was a back double full. I'm a little unclear as to whether that was a stuck dismount or not. We're going to see, is head judge Peter Wiggin going to throw the stick flag? All right, I don't think they're going to give him that stick. That is a bummer. I did not see the stick flag get raised. He must have just slid his foot ever so slightly, but man, these guys are hungry for it. All right, back on pommel horse. This is Will K. Let's see what he's got for us. Big Roethlisberger element named after the famous John Roethlisberger. Nice scissor work. That's been coming under scrutiny like crazy, but man, oh man, that is how it's done. Hunter taken to the rings for the gray team. Beautiful pommel work in the back there. 720 Russian, getting up and over. He's got to stay down. Oh, I thought he was going to take that step, and man, oh man, he fought hard to hold on to it. Great gymnastics going on here. All right. From the maroon team. This is actually an incredibly awesome experience right here. This is Ethan D. He is actually not part of the Arizona Gym Act program. He is actually the very, very beginning of a new Gym Act program they're trying to get launched. Ethan represents Grand Canyon University. It's a local university here in Arizona. This is their first time putting a team together. So let's see what Ethan's got for us here from GCU. Big front double full. And you can tell these guys get that little bit nervous and they just get, it's okay. Let's see if we can settle into his nerves in the second routine, or in the second pass. Big back double tuck, and that's a stick right there. That's what we're looking for. Man, he settled in really fast. This is looking great. Let's see what he's got in his third pass. Nice big front layout, big front full, very, very clean gymnastics. Nothing in the air, just a small hop on that landing. Big back lay outside, catching his breath. He's doing a great job of mitigating his deductions there. And Arush is up in the back for the black team on pommel horse. Arush K, a junior from the local club team, the Junior Sun Devils, based right here out of Aspire Kit Sports Center. Great pommel worker, little piked up in his circle, but he's stretching it back out. Ethan finishing up his non-acrobatic there on floor. He's doing some great gymnastics. Arush finish up strong, going for his dismount. Ethan putting down that back 1.5, right at the bell. Very nicely done. Arush putting that dismount over the horse. Small drag of the toe. It'll be interesting to see what the judges do with that, but a great fought routine for his first one ever. It is very intimidating to be out here on the floor as a freshman in college. And he's getting clarification. Actually looks like they did not give him credit for that dismount, so Arush is going to remount pommel horse and have to do it again, because if he doesn't have one of his element groups, and that can be a huge hit to his score. So great job by the coaches and the judges communicating and making sure he knows what he needs to do. Sean D taking to the still rings for the gray team. A little shaky in that handstand, but very little bit of swing. He hasn't picked up any swing yet. Let's see if he picks any up here. Great job keeping that swing down. Staying calm in that handstand shape, full twisting double tuck, and a 3/10 step. These guys are doing great mitigating deductions, and that is the biggest thing. This rotation is winding down right here. Looks like we have one more left on rings, and that should be it. Our last competitor of this rotation should be Chris B from the gray team up on still rings. So we're going to go ahead and spotlight that, and we're going to enjoy some great rings right here. And while we're waiting for this final routine to mount up, we're going to go ahead and take a look. We're going to see if we can get an update on where we're at on our generous donations here. All right, Chris B taking to the rings for the gray team. All right, he's got some great gymnastics going on here. Lowering into that cross position, another local Arizona guy right here, earning that 5/10 bonus right there. Doing a great job on this ring set. He's a very strong athlete into his swinging element. Back up, rise that straddle L again, just catching that breather. Fighting for that handstand, a little turned in, but this guy is strong as an ox. He's not coming out of that handstand. Big double tuck to a nice strong, that was a great way to end this rotation.
This concludes rotation 2 for athletes. Please head to rotation 3 and wait for the 2-minute warning.
All right, as these guys get rotated to the third competitive event, we're going to give it just 1 second, and we're going to check in right now on where we're at for our stick donations.
See some of our team history going all the way back to 1968. Take a walk upstairs and throw all of my rings. We're definitely going to create more as we keep going through this year and onwards from here. But as you take a look at history, there's amazing athletes memories of that.
All right. These guys are taking the 2-minute warm-up. Right now, looks like our total donations for the moment is $3,700 these guys have raised in the first 2 rotations. That is unbelievable. I can't say thank you enough to all of you guys for jumping in and helping this incredible program out. College gymnastics has taken so many hits in the past couple years, and it just brings a just joy to my heart to see people still out here wanting to see it continue. And that's our mission with this YouTube channel. As I said, please hit that like button. Make sure you stay up to date and can get all the current Gym Act content right there on any device you're currently watching on. Karen, real quick, to donate, if you jump on Facebook and search for, let me make sure I get this correct for you, should be Arizona State Men's Gymnastics. In fact, if I have a second during their 2-minute one touch, I'm going to drop the link into the chat right there. Stick challenge right here. So let's open this up. All right, payments can be made by check or credit card through our team website at sunlevelgymnastics.com/donations. If you weren't on the email list that went out a couple days ago, you can also DM the Sun Devil team directly through social media, through Facebook or Instagram, and they will reach back out with you and help you out. Thank you guys so much for jumping in on that. This is a huge, huge deal. Paul, I can't say thank you enough. As a supporter of this team myself, it is great to see other people out there helping us out. With that being said, we want to give a huge shout out to Dr. Amy Overland. Dr. Amy is a true friend of the team and has continually helped our team stay healthy and fix us when we're not. Dr. Amy Overland, always there when you need it. Thank you so much. She does such a great job of getting athletes in when they just need a doctor and they need it quick, and does a great job of helping them get through all of the red tape that can come with any kind of medical issue. So Dr. Amy Overland, thank you so much. All right, we are back live here in Arizona at Chandler Kids Sports Center. All right, starting on floor from the maroon team. Oh, I'm sorry. I do apologize. Starting on floor from the gray team. This is Benny L. Starting on pommel horse for the maroon team. This is Katero K. And taking to the still rings for the black team, Senator B. Huge flare work back on pommel horse from Kataro. Beautiful non-acrobatics holding on floor. Kataro just coming off there. Again, some great gymnastics going on. You can just tell these guys are amped up and ready to go, and they're having a hard time dialing that in. Kataro back up on the horse. Some great flare work. Let's see if he's got that flare to handstand dismount. That toe just touches the horse. It's going to be interesting to see if the judges give that credit.
First up on reins for black team, Senator Bedouin.
All right, Coach Jeff Robinson isn't checking on it. Therefore, that must mean that they did give him credit for that dismount. I couldn't tell if his foot touched the back of the horse or not. Senator taken to the rings for the black team. Let's see what he's got for us right here. Big kip to L. There's that swing to strength element that they need. Into that solid press handstand work. Bailing forward. Huge tuck Yamawaki. Nice pike Yamawaki. Wow, this guy is quick. That is the hardest part of that skill, is being fast enough to be able to generate the rotation and the direction to get up over top of the rings. Big full and a half twisting double tuck. Wanted the stick so bad. That was incredibly close. Great D dismount there from Senator. All right, taking to the floor right here. Nice double tuck with a small hop. we've got Sam M. back on pommel horse for the maroon team. In his first performance of this season, Alec S. All right, Sam showing off that flexibility, taking his time, catching his breath. They do only have 75 seconds to complete their floor routine, so they have to be very, very careful when they're taking their time and they're catching their breath there, not to be there too long. Otherwise, it's going to end up in a deduction based on how much time over that 75 seconds they go. Nice big front half. Nice, clean, calm gymnastics, just slamming in as much as they can. Top 10 skills count, minimum of 8. Big double full, small hop backwards. Again, you'd see Sam just wanted that stick, and sometimes wanting it too much actually causes it to jump back. Karen, good catch. Let's see if our camera operator on floor can remember to make sure he tracks the routine with him. Some of these guys are doing a lot of extra work. They're recording on 2 and 3 devices at a time, so I do apologize for that, but we'll see if we can get that caught up. All right, taking to the still rings from black team. Hunter. This is the team captain of the black team. Beautiful Yamawaki work. Another pike Yamawaki. It's a very common element, C to D value. So when you see those two combined back to back like that, it's actually worth 7/10 of a point. It's a lot to start value. Alec taking the pommel horse, a little pike in his circle, but doing a great job pushing it back out. Hunter finding that subtle in that handstand with no swing. Alec swinging hard, trying to get those hips open, traveling back up into the center. Hunter, nice big giant, going for that dismount, full twisting double tuck, small step. Man, these guys are wanting these sticks so bad. They're doing such a great job of fighting for them and mitigating their landings. Alec fighting hard for that Russian dismount up and over the horse to a nice clean stick. Great routine from Alec. Hunter finished off strong from the black team on rings. Next up, we're going to see Will H. from the maroon team on pommel horse. Next up, we are going to see Dylan G. And from the gray team on floor exercise, we are going to see Chris B.
On floor for the gray team, Chris Brundage.
All right, Chris Bree taking to the floor. Let's see what he's got for us right here in his first pass. Big back triple full, small step backwards. Not a bad start to his routine. Big back double tuck. Wanted the stick and just sat it back. Chris is a freshman this year. Like we've been talking about, those nerves are a little tough sometimes. Way to calm it down. He's finding those landings. That's what we're looking for. Showing off big wide arm from a split. This is a D-valued non-acrobatic element. It's very, very hard to receive that amount of value. And he does a great job. You can tell his hair was barely touching the floor. That was a great, great group one from Chris. On rings, we have Will taken to his mount. Chris, big front full with a small hop. Back up into that cross position on rings. There's a 5/10 bonus just for showing that. That back up rise is worth 3, so that was worth 8/10 of a point to his start value right there. And you did very nice. Chris B finishing up strong on floor. Back on pommel horse, we've got Dylan G. On rings, we've got Will H. Into that Yamawaki work, definitely caught a little bit of support on that. Makes it a little tough to keep his rotational momentum going, but he did a great job. Not quite sure what happened to Will there. Hop down, hand might have just cramped, it almost looks like. Hope he's okay. This is never how you want to see a routine come to a stop. Head coach Scott Barclay, the legend himself, checking on him there, making sure the athlete is okay to continue. Like I said, after they come down off the equipment, they're allowed 30 seconds to safely begin the routine before the routine zeroes out at where it stopped. All right, on pommel horse from the black team, this is, Dylan G finishing up strong. Nice clean set from Dylan. Will finishing strong on rings. All right. We're actually going to see my camera operator from rings, Reese, can sneak over to floor and help these guys out. If he can just come over to that camera and make sure that we track it on the athlete that's competing, that would be awesome. So we're actually just going to move that camera over there. Reese, thank you for jumping in and helping us out. So we'll have two cameras on floor here real quick. Our camera operator over there is also trying to record for some other things, so hands are a little tied up. So we'll see if we can bring you this floor set live and in person right here. All right. Should be Hunter F taking to the floor for the gray team. On Pommel Horse. For the maroon team, should be Colton R. And on still rings from the black team, Andrew M. Huge front handspring, double front, knees together with just a 3/10 step forward. That was a great double front. That element is so hard to do with your knees together, and he absolutely crushed it. Here we go, next pass on floor, back 1.5, front full. You see him leaving that head back forever, holding that spot that is so important in those connection passes. Beautiful non-acrobatic element there. Taken to the pommel horse. This is Colton R. Looking strong. Nice side pass on floor right there. Andrew M. waiting to take it on the still rings. Big Arabian double front for a dismount. Stepped it forward. Super strong. Reese, thank you so much for jumping over and grabbing that last floor routine for us. All right. Strong finish on pommel horse right there. Almost took a step back, fought for his landing, and held on to the donations. That was a great job right there. All right, on rings, this is Andrew McGill. Again, a super clean gymnast. Does not have incredibly high start values, but man, oh man, when it's this clean, that just almost doesn't matter. That handstand shape's right where he wants it. Small check of the handstand there. Very minimal swing. Nice and strong, turn those rings out, full twisting double back, just a little under rotated and step forward. And like I said, that is what Andrew is known for right there, is just clean gymnastics that hits. Great ring set for the black team. All right, keep your eye on that floor camera. Next up on floor is crowd favorite Jackson H. This guy puts artistic back in artistic. He puts the artistry in it. All right, Jackson H taken to the floor. Like you said, you can hear the crowd getting wild for this guy. He does such a great job. Looks like Eli's got it figured out to be able to bring this to you live. Huge, full, double twisting, double tuck. That is a huge first pass. Small step forward as he brings it back. Round up back handspring, Arabian double front. Small step back. Jackson is an incredibly tall athlete, uncharacteristically tall for such a strong floor workout, but that's what makes it so pretty. Very nice 2.5 front tuck to stick. This is where he becomes the crowd favorite, just showing it off. Jackson is a performer through and through, and this is why the crowd loves him. His gymnastics is beautiful, and he brings artistry back to the sport without sacrificing any of the difficulty or any of the power. Nice, strong split press handstand there for his group one, his non-acrobatic element. Absolutely gorgeous gymnastics. Into a split leap pass. Nice and strong. Very well performed from Jackson. The only side to this is that it doesn't bring a lot of difficulty, and in a routine that only has 75 seconds, as you can tell, he doesn't stop in that corner. Back 1.5 front full from Jackson. Small bounce forward. He's got about 10 seconds left to hit this dismount. See if he can get it under the bell. Jonas taken to the pommel horse in the back. Jackson just slightly over time, but should only be a 1/10 deduction. Jonas fighting hard in the back, right there into his traveling element. Staying on the leather. Beautiful extra traveling element. Jonas got to pick his circle back up into this dismount. Oh, and just doesn't quite get his hips over his hands quite enough to be able to hit that. Still rings going off on floor. That was Jackson throwing down. Back on pommel horse. That was Jonas throwing down. And on rings right now from the black team, this is Liam B. Some great gymnastics being done. Liam finishing up strong. A little bit of a down moment here as all three teams are prepping for their next competitor. These guys are hungry. It is hard to keep up with all the great gymnastics going on here tonight. Jonas going back for that credit on that dismount to a 360 travel. Very, very nicely performed from Jonas. Way to get back up and finish strong. That is so hard to do. I definitely want to take a second and thank all of our camera operators. These are all volunteers or members of the team that maybe were injured or just came off an injury, and they're doing a great job helping me bring this live to you here. So Reese, Eli, and Jacob Apples down there somewhere. Thank you guys so much for helping us out as we finish up this next rotation. Back on pommel horse. We're looking for Elliot F. Going to still rings. We're looking for Will K. And taking to the floor exercise for the gray team. This is going to be Leon W. Karen, thank you so much for jumping on and helping me make sure this live stream comes to you in a highest quality content we can. Like I said, if you guys are on and want to give anybody a shout out or anything, jump on, leave me a comment, and let's keep this going. These guys are absolutely killing it out here. They're doing such a good job. They're finding their landings, and the biggest thing I'm noticing is this team doesn't look as young as it is. There are a lot of freshmen and sophomores out here, and like I've said before, coming out of juniors, it doesn't matter how good you were as a junior. This is a different world. This is just a completely different element, and these guys are doing such a good job of keeping up with it from a very young age. Elliott taking to the horse. Floor, big first pass, back 2.5 front layout. Very, very nice. On floor, this is the Leon W. Back on pommel horse, hitting out flop work, getting in trouble, but he pushes it back out. That was such a great save back there on pommel horse. You saw him pike up and almost clip the horse and stayed calm, pushed his hips back open. That's exactly what those judges are looking for. Great Russian work right here. And just gets bogged up with his hands. That was such a great fight. That's the kind of thing these judges are going to be, or these coaches are going to be looking for as they select the squad. On rings right here, this is Will K. Elliott back there getting ready to finish with his dismount. And on floor, this is Leon W. Big back triple full, and that's another stick. There's more cash in the team's pocket. Great job right there from Leon. Back on pommel horse, Elliott going back for his dismount. One time around, 2 times around, he's going for that third. Up and over for that D value element. Great fight by Elliott. Rings getting in trouble, checking that handstand a little bit, but staying calm, staying strong. Back into his B giant, full twisting double tuck to a small hop. Another great save of a routine. This is what I'm talking about. This team is so young to the college circuit, but they're doing such a good job of remaining calm and not letting anybody know that this is one of their first salutes, or maybe their first salute on the college circuit. Great job. From Coaching Kevin at Above the Bar, thanks for jumping on with us. Hunter's been absolutely on it today. I can't wait to see some more gymnastics from him. You guys should be very, very proud. All right, moving it around the gym. Caden Peacock taking a pommel horse, the maroon team. Jackson M taking the floor, or sorry, taking 2 for the black team. And Sean D taking to the floor, the gray team. All right, let's see what Caden Peacock has for us. Back on pommel horse. Big scissor work, staying in the center. Nice big circle elements. Keeping those hips nice and extended. That's a big thing these judges want to see. They want to see your hands completely square to the body of the horse, and those hips staying stretched. And you saw right there, he just piked it up, and every time you pike it up, you clip the horse, and it's so hard to save those. Caden taking his 30 seconds, talking with the legend himself, Coach Jeff Robinson. That man has coached more gymnastics than anyone has ever done. Getting with him, making sure he knows what he needs to do next. Here we go on floor. Let's see if we can find a stick right here for some donations. Full twisting double back. Tiny step forward. That was very, very well performed and in control. Right here, Sean, nice big front half, small hop back, going back to that 4-inch mat, which is allowed to be in up until national championships on any double flipping elements like that double tuck you just saw right there. Back to pommel horse, showing that travel work, getting those hips back open in that swing. Up in that swing handstand dismount, up and over to a nice solid stick. Great, great finish by Caden on pommel horse. All right, Sean on floor, showing off that non-acrobatic. Holding those handstands for days, making sure they don't take any deduction right there. Sean should be winding down here. We have one, maybe two more passes left. Big double full, and the tiniest hop forward for that dismount. Very, very well performed routine. Man, oh man, I am glad I am not a Arizona State gymnastics head coach right now, trying to select only 15 guys out of this lineup to compete for their gold team and another 15 to compete for their maroon team. This is going to be a hard decision. Floor has one more competitor. Pommel horse. So we're winding down the third rotation here. Has one last competitor. Dylan H. taken to the pommel horse for the maroon team. Let's see what he's got. Bakersfield showing up on YouTube. Great job shouting out from Region 1, supporting this awesome, awesome, awesome Region 1 college gymnastics team. Dylan, big open hips in a circle. You see all that gap between his body and the horse. That's what these coaches are looking for. It's a great, great swing he's got going on here. Traveling back across the horse, getting all three sections of the horse up in a dismount feeder, nowhere near it. That was a great set from Dylan. All right, it should be Daniel B. finishing up on floor right here for the gray team. Is he putting cash in the pocket? Not quite on that pass, but he still has one more chance on his final pass. It was a very unique piked full twisting double back. You don't see that very often. Answering back with a nice clean double tuck, feet together. Another young man who puts a lot of artistry into his floor routines. These guys are out here performing. They're not competing. They are showing off. Big front double full, got a little bogged up there, leaving that half twist back, side aerial in, bouncing down to that pro, showing off those non-acro elements. They have to, rolling forward. Very, very smart by him right there to just show the non-acro element of the split and move on to pack his routine with bigger acrobatics like that. That front handspring front full, very clean, just sits up a little bit with a small hop. Very, very interesting cartwheel to an Anodi, named after the Henrietta Anodi from Bulgaria, 1988 world champion, I believe. Coming in, just dismount and see what Daniel's got for us. Big back double full, and you could see he wanted that stick so bad and just puts his hands down. Man, oh man, some great, great, great fight for all the gymnastics going on here. We are halfway through this meet, and man, these guys are killing it. All right, we are back live here. As you can see that overview right there over our broadcast booth that's kind of thrown together there. I mean, the house is packed. The exciting gymnastics is happening. And man, oh man, are these guys hungry for it. All right, we are down 3 events we are headed to the back three with some great, incredible gymnastics being done so far. Karen joining us all the way from Rhode Island. Giving a big shout out to Jackson. Jackson threw down that amazing floor routine we watched just a little bit ago. And with some numbers up, man, oh man, is it going to be a high scoring routine for the Arizona Gymnastics program. All right, we've got a special shout out to one of our main sponsors, Gary Michaels and Raymond James Financial. You have been a great support and at a crucial time in our history. You need a trusted financial advisor, call Gary. He has helped us out so much, making sure that we keep track of all of our financials and make sure we keep this incredible opportunity protected for the long run. Maroon team is currently in third place with a score of a 142. Gray team in second place with a 144.7. Wow, and black team is in first place currently with a 144.9. These teams cannot get much closer than that. It is going to be a wild fight to the finish. All right, let's check in with some of our camera operators, see what they think of their team's performance so far. Let's go ahead and head to Eli over there with the gray team. Eli, can you hear me?
All right, yeah, can you hear me?
Awesome, Eli, yeah, I got you right here. You're live over YouTube. How do you think these guys are doing so far in the first half of this game?
I mean, as you can see, it's a very close match, and it's very exciting to watch. Not too many sticks yet, but a lot of great skills being thrown. It's very nice to see.
Absolutely. I was just commenting on the fact this is a fairly young team, a lot of freshmen and sophomores, and they come out, and some of these guys are letting the nerves get to them a little bit, but man, they are getting it under control crazy fast. Is there anything you guys have been doing in practice to help with that competitive pressure of coming out onto the college circuit?
Well, other than practicing routine, we've been doing challenges against each other to see who can stick more, stuff like that. Just trying to get as many hits as possible throughout the day.
Awesome. Well, Eli, thank you for all your hard work. We're going to check back in with you here in just a little bit. See if we've got Reese, who's over there with the black team. See if he can hop on and give us his take on how his team's doing so far in this first half.
All right, can you hear me there, Kevin?
Yeah, I got you, Reese. How do you think these guys are doing so far?
So honestly, halfway through the meet, the team's looking really good. We've actually been seeing a good amount of sticks from the black team so far. So they're obviously looking to continue that energy. And speaking of energy, the black team has been absolutely incredibly loud over here, supporting each other, taking each other up through tougher teams and supporting each other through the really good routines. It's just awesome to see.
Absolutely, and Reese, I think you just kind of hit the nail on the head right there. I mean, this is a team sport. That's one of the biggest things some people are having a hard time with in the college circuit. I mean, do you guys focus on individual performance very much?
Well, of course, you need to have good individual performance to contribute to the team. But at the end of the day, it's all about contributing to the team, doing what's best for the team. You better yourself for the betterment of the team. I think that's a great philosophy that all these guys have. They all look at each other as a brotherhood. And I think it's just an awesome atmosphere that they've built here.
I couldn't agree more. Reese, thank you so much. We'll be checking back in with you on your next rotation. All right, I do apologize there. My phone was going off. Should have set that on airplane mode. All right, these guys are getting ready for their second half of their competition. So we finished up through those first three events, and we are headed to the fun and always exciting high bar. parallel bars, which is always a strong one, and then we will be taking a vault, which is just wild and crazy with how fast everything can happen on vault. We are getting ready to get going right here in the second half of this meet. All right, we are getting ready to get rocking and rolling right here. And some of you guys have been asking how to help donate to this incredible cause that Paul and some of our alumni have thrown down. And I have a phone number for you right here. If you've got a pen, I'll give you a second to find that. There's a phone number you can text or call. I can't believe he's doing this to jump in on this stick challenge in the second half. And these are going to be three of the hardest places for these guys to stick. So they are going to have to earn those donations. All right, we are taking to the second half. Andrew Fincher taking to the vault from the black team. So who's got here? Big Yurchenko, back full, nice small hop there. You see the three lines on the landing mat there. And if they stay inside those lines, the better it'll be. Taking to the parallel bars. From the gray team, Hayden G. Hayden's a beautiful Palmore swinger, showing off that nice, strong L hold position. Hitting nice, clean handstand work, as you can see right there, into a nice big double pike dismount, going for the stick and just comes up a tiny bit short. Great, great routine from Hayden. All right, headed over to high bar. As you can hear in the background, this is Noah H. He is known for his high bar. He's a crowd favorite. Let's see what he's got for us here tonight. Let's see what Noah's got for us. Nice big turning element over the bar. Into another turning element. Here comes this first high flying release. It's called a Jaeger. It's very, very rare in men's gymnastics. And man, Noah hits it every time. And that's why he does it. That's why everybody loves high bar right there. Winding up for his dismount. Let's see what Noah's got for us. Will coming in on vault. Nice stick, Noah. There is more cash in that pocket. Will throwing down a great vault. All right, next up on vault, it's going to be Connor F. Up on P-bars, this is going to be Hunter Flesher right here. Another great P-bar workout, big moist support right there, great handstand work. Nice in-bar element there. Going for his peach right there from Hunter. Showing off some nice, clean gymnastics. I really, really enjoy watching Hunter's gymnastics because so clean. Huge double tuck. And man, I thought that was going to be another stick right there. All right. Taking a vault. Nice big cause to a small hop. Great, great vault so far. All right, on high bar for the maroon team, Alec S. Another really, really strong high bar worker. Definitely had a little bit of a struggle on pommels earlier, but he definitely got his nerves settled down to the end of his pommel routine. So this should be a very nice, clean, solid high bar workout right here for Alec. All right, next up on vault. Okay, going to P-bars. All right, Silvano M taking to the P-bars right here for the gray team. Ethan coming in hot on vault. Tiniest hop right there. Unfortunately, the black team is vaulting onto a resi surface, which is going to make it incredibly hard for them to find those sticks. Up on high bar. Alec S. Great routine right up to the end. Hunter F. finishing strong over there on P-bars for the gray team. Next up on vault. This should be Senator B. Let's see what Senator's got for us here on vault. All right, Senator B, this is black team's last vault of the evening. Let's see what he's got for us. They've gotten so close to so many sticks. Let's see if Senator can put it down for him right here in Arizona. Big 1.5. That was a gorgeous vault. Dead center between the lines. Just a small hop forward. Nobody can be upset about that vault. That was a great, great showing from the black team on vault. That is going to help extend their lead out by quite a bit. On high bar, senior team captain Blake Tingzong. Let's see what he's got for us right here. Big Yamawaki work over the top. Into his in-bar element. Pirouetting over the top. Blake is an incredibly strong high bar swinger, as you can see right there with his in-bar work. The hardest thing about high bar is learning how to work the bar, getting the bar to bounce. It's almost like it's spring-loaded. Getting it to bounce for you is so important. Into that jam element, dislocating his shoulders all the way around, almost all the way to handstand. That was very nicely done from Blake. He has done a lot of work on that element. I know he struggled on it last year. And then we're coming into his dismount. Let's see what he's got for us right here. Big double layout. And I'm going to call that another stuck dismount from the Arizona team. And the flag is thrown. That is more cash in their pocket. Great high bar routine from Blake. All right, taking to the P-bars, Justin S. This guy can work. Man, he is a tank on the equipment. He's another one of those guys that just fights for every last tenth he can. He saves every last little bit of energy he can and pushes his routines all the way to the end. I really, really enjoy watching Justin compete because you just know that he's not coming off that equipment. All right, Justin, let's see what we got right here. Every time Justin competes, I do have to bring up a funny story from him. He would only move down here a few weeks before, and he ended up locking his keys in his car. Just making mistakes that 18-year-old kids make, and he got to learn really quick what it feels like to be part of this incredible organization. Not just the gymnastics side of it, but his team was right there to back him up. Somebody drove him all the way back to find his keys. Didn't have a spare set. We found where they got left. Got put in somebody else's bag. It was a wild story, and he just learned so fast how tight-knit this organization really is. Justin throwing out a great P-bar set just to fall right there on the dismount. But other than that, very, very clean. All right, going to high bar from the maroon team. Should be Ryan S. Another great high bar swinger. Big release element right here. Straddle Tkachev to a nice clean catch. Beautiful giant out. That's what makes that element so hard. Very uncharacteristic fall there. Missing an in-bar element. That is very, very rare for him. But again, this is an inter squad. You're going to see those things happen for sure. He's going to take his 30 seconds. He's going to go talk to head coach Scott Barclay. They're going to get a game plan together to be able to mitigate. Because as I said, when they come off that equipment, it is a full point fall. And that just absolutely can kill a score if you don't know what you're doing when you jump back up. So they take that 30 seconds. They make sure they know what they need to do to make sure that they minimize that 1 point fall. Ryan, back up on the bar right here. Sean D taking to the P-bars. Beautiful M-bar element from Ryan. Sean pressing up into his handstand. Ryan showing his flying giant element right there. Here comes the dismount from Ryan. Let's see if he can find a stick for his team. Big double tuck. And just over gooses it. Looks like he did get his feet down. He seems to be completely fine, which is always the number one concern right there. Rough high bar routine from Ryan, but finished it strong, finished it with his head held high, and man, oh man, as a coach, that is what you want to see. You want to know these guys, you can trust them when they go out and they compete for your team, that they are going to not only throw down great gymnastics, but they're also going to represent and be great role models for anybody in the stands. Sean D back up on P-bars for the gray team. Nice strong handstand element. Big front uprise. Nice big front full with a small hop. Very, very great mitigation right there from Sean. These guys are fighting hard for every single 10th tonight. It's been a great, great inter-squad. Probably one of the strongest I have ever seen. Taking to the P-bars for the gray team, Sam M. And taking to the high bar for the maroon team, their final competitor, Caden P.
Up on high bar for the maroon team, Caden Beacock.
All right, Caden did it, taking to the high bar for the maroon team. Let's see what he's got right here. Very, very powerful gymnast, known for being incredibly clean. Let's see what he's got right here. Into that in-bar, it's called an Adler half or a half Takamoto. Very well done, a little low on the angle, but great overall. Sam waiting to take to the P-bars to the gray team. Big release element from Caden, very nicely executed. It's called a straddle Tkachev up over the bar. It's one of the elements they have to have. Sam mounting P-bars for the gray team. Beautiful in-bar work from Caden on the maroon team. This is head-to-head gymnastics at its finest. Beautiful moist support work right there from the gray team. Sam showing off that handstand work. Caden hitting that beautiful element, one of my favorite skills. Into his dismount, big full twisting double layout, and ladies and gentlemen, that's another Arizona stuck dismount. These guys are hungry for it. Great job. You see that team camaraderie right there. They're all coming in to join them. That's what we were talking about earlier when we were talking to Reese. Great team up on P-bars. Sam hitting that beautiful handstand. This team is tight-knit, and they will do anything for their brothers. That's another Arizona stuck dismount. Beautiful front full from Sam back there on the great team on P-bars. These guys are hungry for those donations. All right. All right, and in the chat, I just put the phone number that you can call or text to donate and get on this. Karen, I'm seeing your name get put in right now. Thank you guys so much. These guys are out here earning every stick for you guys. We do have a very special routine going on the maroon team camera. You see him gripping up. This is Jake Schroeder, former team captain. I believe he's retired now. I think he's only been gone a year at this point. Still does a little bit of judging. Works up in Colorado and is back down here to show off one more high bar set just for fun. Every now and then, head coach Scott Barclay allows us to come on in and do a little self-abuse and pretend we can still do this sport. And that's what Jake's going to do right here. He is still rocking his original uniform. That is unbelievable. I can tell you right now, my original uniform does not fit me anymore. All right, on P-bars, we've got Chris B. Beautiful back toss to handstand. That's a very rare element, very risky, but Chris does it so well into his peach work. Little elbow bend there. All right, Jake Schroeder taking to the high bar. He does get to dismount over the pit to keep him safe, as he probably hasn't done high bar in about a year. Let's see what Jake's got for us there. Well, Chris B is back there on P-bars. Jake starting off strong. Let's see what he's got for us here. Chris coming in for his dismount, see if he can earn more cash for his team. Right here, big back double tuck, just a little under rotated. Jake Schroeder going for a Nakamoto. Oh my gosh, Jake's not even watering back, winding it in. Big release, Kovacs over the bar, and is way closer than he should have ever been to that skill, considering he hasn't trained it in so long. Jake is just out here doing it for the fans. That is fantastic. Jake also used to coach right here at Aspire Kids Sports Center here in Chandler, Arizona. So a lot of his former athletes and friends are down here helping him out, cheering him on. It is great to see this amount of support. We have kept so many people on with us here on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to hit subscribe and notify so that you guys know every time Gym Act is going live. We're going to bring you all the content we possibly can over this next year. All right, Jake taking his 30 seconds and remounting to the high bar. All right, taking to the P-bar, senior team captain Vinny Calismo. Jake, alumni, taken back to the bar, going back after that release. Vinny, little struggle on that first element. It's very interesting to see him miss that. He normally is so solid on this event. I don't know if the nerves are getting to him a little bit. He's back in. There he is. Just a little bobble on the first one. Vinny showing off that handstand work. We are going to watch out for Vinny later on vault 2. He's an incredible vaulter. Nice Stutz handstand from Vinny. Jake getting back on the bar. Big. I don't think that's a legal dismount, but Jake Schroeder showing it off. Vinny going double pike and just under rotating it. If you guys missed that, alumni Jake Schroeder just casted, put his feet on the bar, and did a backflip off the bar. That is an incredibly illegal dismount, but we're going to ignore it because Jake is out here just showing his support. Awesome, awesome job from all of the athletes. Con, you should be very proud of that P-bar routine from Sam. He absolutely threw down. These guys are out here and they're earning it. I have been to every maroon and gray Intrasquad and every Arizona Intrasquad for the last 8 years, and this is probably one of the strongest I have ever seen. These guys are out here and they are fighting hard for every single stick, every single tenth that we can find. I'm seeing some more donations coming in. Thank you guys so much for helping us out. You know, the team was no stranger to the struggles of COVID and all of that came with that. It costs the team a lot of money, and with some changes to the program, they're having to travel a lot more. So every single cent you guys donate is definitely going to help us out here. Thank you all to all of our amazing, generous donors. We still have room. Check out that chat. I put a phone number in there. Call him up. If you don't get through to Paul, call him again, text him. He is more than willing to help us out here. I can't thank him enough. We have 2 more rotations, and these guys are fighting incredibly hard for your sticks. So jump on in if you have the means. If you want to just flat donate, if you just want to donate a little bit of money to these guys to help them keep going, that is more than welcome. And we are so, so thankful to all of it. All right, these guys are starting their 2-minute one-touch warm-up right now. All right, we're going to get our overhead camera back in here so we can see a great view of what's going on all over the gym.
Amongst all the great people and companies that has helped make this possible for our team through the years, That's Just Food has also been a huge help in creating space for our fundraising trucks. We couldn't do it without them. Thanks to the Dasher family, please shop Dashers when you have the choice.
All right, if you guys ever want to see some of the amazing team history, some of the things this program has been through, it is unbelievable what head coach Scott Barclay has been able to keep this program going through. If you are ever here in Chandler at the training facility, Spire Kids Sports Center, make sure you go walk upstairs and walk down the Hall of Memories. It is unbelievable to see what this program has done and the amazing fight it has taken to keep it going. And it is only possible by amazing donors and amazing fundraising efforts, or like our wing eating contest, where a good chunk of the proceeds actually go to help another nonprofit organization, tonight's stick challenge. And if you ever just have it on your heart to donate, please don't be afraid to go to sunlevelgymnastics.com/donate. And just, you can accept credit card payment there. It'll show you where you can send checks, and we would love nothing more than to partner with you to help keep this incredible opportunity alive for these guys. Another big supporter of the team that we want to take a second and shout out, that we have been served faithfully for a long time now, through the service of an athletic trainer for competitions and a physical therapist, Miss Anna Thatcher, owner of Champ Physical Therapy. Thank you so much. She has been absolutely incredible keeping this team alive. All right, we are headed back to the action here in rotation 5. All right, we are rocking and rolling here. We are getting started on competition.
First up on call for the Maroon team, Alex. Thank you.
Alec S. taking to the vault for the Maroon team. Let's see what he's got right here. Let's see if we can find some more sticks. Let's see if we can find some more donations for these guys to keep this thing rocking and rolling. Alec S. taking a vault for the Maroon team. Let's see what he's got for us right here. Big Kazumatsu. Beautiful landing. Man, that resi's going to be so hard to stick on, but these guys are giving it everything they've got. Great vault from Alec. First up on P-bars will be Will H. Keep an eye on that camera from the black team. Then going to high bar. For the gray team, we're going to be looking for Jackson H., another crowd favorite. And that chant, if you could hear it in the background, from the Maroon team, means that they were given that stick on vault. There's more cash in these guys' pockets. All right, good luck to Jackson from his cousin Leslie in Maryland. I can't believe the East Coast is on with us. Thank you guys so much for being here, supporting the GymAC program, supporting the Arizona team. We are going to keep bringing you more and more all season long. As I've said before, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. We are going to be publishing all kinds of content based around men's gymnastics, both GymAC, non-GymAC, international, everything. So make sure, if you want to know what's going on, hit that subscribe button right there. All right, taken to the P-bars for the black team, we've got Will H. Let's see what he's got. All right, up on vault for the Maroon team, this is Corey K. See what he's got right here for us. Will, beautiful Moy work. Corey, very nice vault. Laid out Sukahara with a small hop backwards. Small pike, but from a freshman, that is a great vault. All right, keep an eye on that gray team camera. Here we go. This is Jackson Harrison getting ready. Will H. coming in for his dismount. Beautiful Stutz handstand. Loading up, big front uprise. Big dismount here. Double front tuck. And then stick dismount. Will H. on P-bars. That is an incredibly hard element to stick. That is a D-value element, which means to his score he adds 3 tenths, and he puts another donation in the team's pocket. That was an unbelievable stick by Will. Fantastic job. All right, on high bar, Jackson H. Here we go. See what Jackson's got for us. Big high-flying releases coming up right out of the gate for him. Flying giant right there, just popping his hands off the bar. Here comes his straddle Tkachev right into a Ginger. 2 releases connected back-to-back. Guys, it doesn't get more exciting than this right here. Jackson swinging strong. He does have another release element. Working that in-bar element just a little tight. Big Jaeger again. Jackson is known for not doing what is normal in men's gymnastics and doing it so well. Jackson coming in, big dismount, full twisting, double tuck, small step back. Bedaway Duke and Associates, I couldn't believe that stick on P-bars either. It was unbelievable. Beautiful vault Sukahara with a full twist. And it was from Caden on vault. All right, next up on vault is going to be Noah H. Make sure you keep an eye on that Maroon Team camera. He's a great, great vaulter. He's been working really hard on this entry all summer. So keep your eyes peeled there. On P-bars from the black team, this is going to be team captain of the black team, Hunter. Great P-bar work there. Make sure you keep an eye on that one as well. Going to high bar from the gray team. Following Jackson's going to be Hunter F. Another great high bar work there. This is going to be a great round of competition right here. Three of the strongest guys on this team right here, all competing at the same time. I got the pleasure to be in the gym working with these guys just a little bit. And Noah worked really hard on this Yurchenko entry all year. I'm very excited to see this. Hunter Flesher taking to the P-bars for the black team. Let's see what he's got. Beautiful Healy work. Man, if you need to know how that's done, just watch that video again. Hips were open, hand was on the bar long before there was support work. There goes that peach element all the way to handstand. We haven't seen that very often tonight. Most guys only take it to support into what's called a Diamondov. Stay into that support, spin around on one hand. Here we go. Noah's taking a vault right here. Keep an eye on that screen. Hunter hitting his L seat on P-bars. Noah, beautiful entry. Nice Yurchenko layout. Very, very nice, Noah. That is what you want to see. These guys working hard all year long. Hunter, big front uprise, big double front. And stick on P-bars. Holy cow. That black team is just going off. Keep an eye on the gray team. Big Pite Tkachev. Absolutely throwing down. That's another stick in these guys' pockets, helping paying for these uniforms. Big straddle Tkachev from the gray team there on high bar. This is heating up. This is what this inter squad for. These guys are coming out and they are throwing down. The nerves are gone and they are ready to put on a show. Coming in hot on high bar. Let's see if we can find another back-to-back full twisting double layout. And that's their Arizona stick there. That's what we are looking for. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gymnastics right there from Hunter F on high bar. I called it before that rotation. Those are three of the strongest competitors this team has, and it was so, so awesome to watch all three of them hit it hard at the same time. Taking to the vault for the Maroon team, this is Jordan Bird. Start of Colorado. Bedway and Associates, I can't believe it either. 2 in a row stick on P-bars and then rolled right into a D dismount stick on P-bars. This is the gymnastics we were looking for. This is what this stick challenge was all about right here. Helping these guys find their sticks, giving them incentives, making sure they know they have all the love and support following them and helping them out. All right, Jordan Bird ready on vault. Jordan Bird is saluted up on parallel bars. Andrew M up on P-bars. Oh, big cause half from Jordan. Went for the stick and just left his feet out in front of him. Other than that, beautiful, beautiful routine over there. Jackson M on P-bars. Lowering down into that peach work. It's a very common element we're going to see where they drop down from support all the way into the bar and then push back up on top. Pressing up into that handstand. Here we go, another big front uprise. Can they go 3 for 3? Oh, you can tell how bad he wanted that stick. That was a great fight. I would have called for some more generous donations for 3 for 3 stuck double fronts on PRs. Great gymnastics going on by the black team. Waiting on high bar, this is Sam M, the guy who just threw down that beautiful P-bar routine, has already earned 1 stick for the Arizona program tonight. Let's see if he can get another one here on high bar. All right, next up on vault, their 6th and final. This is Ryan S. Waiting on P-bars. And unfortunately, I'm sorry, I do believe that I am a little off in my rotations. I believe the last guy on P-bars was Andrew F. This right here should be Senator B, waiting for his turn on P-bars. All right, Ryan S. taking to the vault. Sam M. taking to the high bar. Let's see what these guys have for us right here. And Senators taking to P-bars. Some more exciting gymnastics right here from Chandler. Ryan coming in hot on vault. Big double full. All right, I don't know if that foot moved. Let's see if that stick flag gets thrown. And the judges are not throwing that stick flag, but other than that, oh, And the last minute throw the stick flag. That is another Arizona stuck dismount on vault. Fantastic. Senator coming in hot on P-bars. Big dismount on high bar to another stick. Our sticks are coming in. There's another one. Oh, are they going to give it to him? Senator had that stick. I don't know if he took the step. Is the flag going to get thrown? That could have been a 3 in a row all in the same rotation. This is heating up. This is where men's gymnastics gets so exciting. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like he held that stick quite long enough on P-bars to get credit for it. But that was an incredible routine by Senator. All right, Maroon team is done on vault. Great vaulting rotation. This team's looking extremely, extremely strong on vault. Senator throwing down on P-bars, just barely missing that stick, but that's okay because everything else in that routine was great. We have Andrew M. up on P-bars and ready to go on high bar. Following Sam M. with another great stick. He's earning his spot. Be on high bar. Again, a huge shout out to all of our guys helping out here. It is absolutely incredible. It's one of the greatest things that the coronavirus and everything gave us was the ability to bring these broadcasts. Andrew McGill taking the P-bars. Again, we've been talking about him all night. P-bars is kind of his jam, so make sure you keep an eye on that black team camera as he is just known for his clean lines. All right, Chris Bree taking to high bar right there for gray team. Let's see what these guys have for us. Fighting hard. They're earning sticks coming into this 5th rotation. Chris mounting big Yamawaki and just missing the bar there. Just looks like he tossed it a little over. And again, I don't fault these guys at all for any of that. It is so hard. Oh, McGill coming in a little shy on that. Stutz to handstand. It's so hard, as I was saying, to come into this environment and not get overjuiced like that. But that's why we do this. Andrew showing off that beautiful L seat. I do this all the time. It sounds so silly to get this excited over what's called an L seat position. Very, very basic. But man, when you do the basics right, it just looks good. Here we go. Big double pike from Andrew. And just sits it back. Chris B back on the bar. Let's see what Chris has for us. Changing directions through that giant element. Changing directions back. Here comes the dismount. Let's see if he can find another stuck dismount for this Arizona program. Big double layout. Fought for that stick and just took a step over. Anytime their feet cross the center line of their body, no matter how big the step, it is going to be a 3/10. But Chris doing a great job showing that he can still show up after a fall, and that is so, so hard, and it's so, so important that these guys show the coaches that they're not just going to fall and give up on their team. All right, next up from the gray team on high bar, we're looking for Sean D. And on P-bars, this is Connor F. Let's see what he's got for us. Some great handstand work. Beautiful Diamondov right into that back stutz. Man, that was fast. He was swinging quick through there. Love to see him pop right back up. Nobody ever likes to see those crashes. It's always scary. He was just going hard for that and just overjuiced it. We've seen that a lot tonight, but again, that's what this is for. That's what these guys are here doing. They're shaking off some of the nerves and getting ready for a full season. As we talked about earlier, we've got a huge, huge upset from Nationals last year where Arizona was not. Sean D taking the high bar for the gray team. This Arizona program is hungry to take the 2023 title and bring it back to Arizona. They are the unproclaimed or the undisputed kings of Gym Act, but last year we found out the king can be uncrowned. Sean D with a huge laid out to Tkachev. That is a massive release. Here comes another one in straddled position. Holy cow, man. He is at full extension. We catch that bar. It's exactly what judges and coaches are looking for. A little shy of the handstand there in that element there. That in-bar element where they go from a full swing of handstand in close to the bar, back out. But man, Sean is putting on a clinic. Let's see if he can just punctuate it right here with a huge stick. Winding up for his dismount, coming through his tap. Huge double layout. Tiny hop forward. But this stick challenge is doing their job. Paul Bedaway, thank you so much for doing this. All of our amazing donors, thank you so much for jumping in and helping this team out, because you can tell it's just putting that little extra behind them, knowing that all this support is behind them and all these people are invested in them. We've held about 90 people on this stream over this whole time, and I can't believe that. I've been doing this 2 years now. It's probably one of the highest ranking streams we've done, and I just can't thank you guys enough for the support. It is obviously being felt here in Chandler, Arizona. All right, taken to the P-bars, their final competitor. This should be Will K. Big front uprise, swinging a handstand, pirouetting across the bars, dropping that element to his upper arms. It's a little bit of a fall, but he didn't come off the equipment, so it really should only be 5/10 from the judges. Here we go, coming in for a dismount. Can we find another stick this rotation? Big double front. And another stuck dismount. Arizona team right here. The black team is throwing down. That is another stuck D element. Holy cow. The guy came up and told these guys to put their money where their mouth was, and man, they answered. Black team earning their way right there with that P-bar rotation. That was unbelievable. All right, taking it to high bar. Final competitor of the evening, Aiden M. Big straddled release right on his fingertips, but at full extension, what these guys want to see. Fantastic. Nice clean in-bar work pointing all the way through his toes. That extension through the toes is so important. It's such a simple deduction to take. Another in-bar element called a stalter, coming out just a shy handstand there. We should be seeing his dismount here. Let's see if we can find another Arizona stuck dismount right here. Full twisting double tuck with kick out. And that's another unprecedented stick from the gray team. This is heating up as we're headed into our final rotation. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember a time this got more exciting. Last year, we had the bet from alumni Anthony Mills that sparked an incredible vault stick by junior team captain then, Vinny Calismo, bringing it back. Looks like we have one more competitor over here on P-bars. I do apologize. I said P-bars. I did mean hard. We have one final routine. Hayden Goldstein got to go to the Maccabi Games this summer, had a great and absolutely crushed it out there in Israel. Let's see what he's got for us here. Final routine of the fifth rotation. Big release move right here. Straddles Kochev over the bar, catching it full extension, just like the judges want to see. Hitting that direction change just a little off a handstand. He's got to calm down and find those handstands just like that right there. It's exactly what he needed to do. A little over the bar on that, but not bad at all. This is a strong routine so far. Let's see if he can keep it going. These routines are so short, but they take so much strength. Let's see if he has enough strength to find a stick right here. Full twisting double tuck, small step back. Fantastic routine from Hayden right there. All right, we are headed into the final rotation. All right, this is it, rotation number 6. Let's see what these guys have in them. They are fighting so hard right here in this final rotation. I am so excited to watch this team all season long. I'll be very interested to see what team scores are from tonight. They are counting 4 scores. They are counting 4 scores this year toward the team, so it's going to look a little higher than probably what we're going to see at Nationals, but it's going to be incredibly strong. All right. And unfortunately, the women's program at Arizona State University was not able to work us into their schedule, so we won't have a home meet at Desert Financial again this year. So the next opportunity for you to come down live and see gymnastics being done live here in Arizona is also going to be in Chandler. It's our first home meet. It will be at the Sun Devil Classic. This is known as the Southwest Cup. It'll be at Rawhide February 25th as we go up against 4 other collegiate teams. Our schedule also includes top NCAA teams, Stanford, Oklahoma, Michigan, Nebraska, and Air Force. It's going to be a great year for this Arizona program. Make sure you keep it right here. Make sure that you have your subscription set up, or you're subscribing to the channel. You are right here with us all season long. Because I can tell you just from this Intrasquad, you're not going to want to miss a minute of this. These guys are out here absolutely crushing it. The 6th and final rotation, I have no idea where the team scores are right now, but man, oh man, they have got to be close. All right, and Paul Bedway, if you're watching this stream, if you can jump onto that comment section and let us know how we're doing with these donations. Unfortunately, him and I tried to get on the phone earlier, and we weren't quite able to get linked up, but the black team is starting to run away with it. They're at a 250.5 right now. That is incredibly high score for this type of format. This is going to be an exciting 6th and final rotation. Great team. We'll be going to vault. People to keep an eye out for on vault here. They have 11 vaulters. This is going to be a long vault rotation. Sean D and Sam M are both in this rotation. They've been strong all night. And there are definitely going to be some to look out for right here. Daniel B, also in this rotation, is the 9th up. Jackson H, also one of the anchors, actually is the anchor for this team on vault. Second to last, I do apologize. Vinny Calismo, 12th up on vault. He probably will be shutting down this Intrasquad, and we're going to see if he can shut it down like he did last year with a stuck 2.5 on vault. That is one you're not going to want to miss. The black team is headed to high bar. They have a big lead, but they need a good rotation right here. Keep an eye. Jackson M will be starting on high bar. Other high bar workers include Andrew Fisher, Hunter, team captain. Man, Senator has been a great high swinger all night long. That black team camera down in the corner there, you are going to want to keep an eye on it. This is going to get intense. These guys are out here, and they are doing it for you guys. They are out and swinging as hard as they can. So let's see what happens right here in the rotation. All right, they're finishing up right now. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, Bedway & Associates just dropped the hammer. We are doubling up on final rotation. He is handing out $200 a stick, but he needs people to help him match right now. Jump on, scroll up, get his phone number off there, call him now. Justin S. right here. First stick on vault, that is a Kazumatsu. Get on this right now. Help these guys get through their season. That is a stuck Arizona dismount right there. Bedway & Associates, I cannot believe how generous you're being. Thank you so much on behalf of the Arizona program and Gym Act alike. That was Justin S. on vault. That was an incredibly nice, clean vault from him. All right, we are going to P-bars. Up on P-bars, this is Caden P. Ladies and gentlemen, scroll up. Look at that phone number, 571-228-5648. Jump on it. Call him, text him, DM us straight up. He has thrown down an even bigger challenge to help these guys their goals and hit. And Caden, right here on P-bars, is making sure that doesn't go to waste. Let's see if he can find a stuck dismount for the Arizona program. Nice studs to handstand from Caden. Peach to support. Finding that press handstand. There's an old coach saying on P-bars, if you don't have a handstand, you don't have anything. So let's see if he can finish strong. Back double pike. there. That match is still going live. Call that phone number. Get in on this, people. Beautiful Kazumatsu on vault. Vaulting. That was Sean D throwing down a beautiful Kazumatsu. High bar. There should be Jackson M right here. P bars. That was a great start by Caden P. Next up on P bars is going to be Dylan G. This is getting exciting. This is going to be a great last rotation. You don't want to miss out. Make sure, check it out, 571-228-5648. If you can't keep up with that, that's not a problem. I'm getting really excited because these guys are throwing down. Jump into the comments right under the stream. Jump in and help donate per stick. This all goes 100% back to the athletes. It helps them travel and offset the cost of all these uniforms. The operating budget for this program is unbelievable, especially as they run 2 lineups. So if you have the ability, please jump on and match that. That is an incredible opportunity for this program. All right. Chris B taking a vault for the great team. On P bars should be Dylan G waiting for his turn up. High bar, Jackson M. All right, Dylan up on P bars. Jackson up on high bar. Let's see what we've got here. Beautiful Stalter work. Here we go. Here comes the exciting part. Big dismount, double layout, and that's another stick. Ladies and gentlemen, jump into this match. It is getting heated up here in Arizona. We thought it was hot during the summer. It gets hot during the December when these guys come out and throw down sticks. Here comes Chris B coming in hot on vault. Big back double tuck on P-bars, just a little under-rotated. These guys they must sense that we've got a big match coming in right here, and they want to earn that money. Big Kazumatsu by Chris B on vault. Great vault for him. He's had a great night tonight. Should have nothing to be upset with from the freshman from right here in Arizona. Next up on vault is going to be Benny L. I'm sorry, next up on vault is going to be Daniel B. Taking to the parallel bars. Next for the maroon team is going to be Kataro K. And I do apologize if I am mispronouncing any of these names wrong, but I'm doing my best to keep up. These guys are making it so exciting. It's hard to pay attention to what I should be doing when we have this much great gymnastics going on. Kataro taking to the P-bars. Daniel waiting for his turn on vault. Next up on high bar from the black team is going to be Andrew F. Keep an eye on that camera. That's going to be a good one. Kataro mounting P-bars right here. Peach to support. That very, very common element we're going to see. Unfortunately, it's only a B, so it has to be done extremely clean to make it worth it. And these guys are throwing down. Right here. Joe P. watching online. He's in for $20 a stick in this rotation. Jump in, check it out. Thank you guys so much. Daniel B. coming in hot on vault. Let's see what he's got. Another one of those guys that adds a lot of artistry to his gymnastics. Big double front, back on P-bars, going for that stick. Andrew up on high bar. Here we go. Big Yurchenko full, just small bounce back. Andrew swinging strong, going in for another Adler element, right to handstand. Very, very nicely done. That is an incredibly tricky element once you get over 18 and your rotator cuffs are actually still intact. Here we go. Andrew coming in hard for a dismount. Huge, full twisting double layout. Small step back, but you can see they are fighting hard for every single stick. This is heating up. Thank you all. Thank you to all of our amazing, generous donors to keep this going. If you haven't had a chance to jump in, hop in on this. They are absolutely killing it. Senator B will be up on P-bars, or I'm sorry, up on high bar next. Waiting for next up on P-bars is going to be Jordan Bird. Keep an eye on that one. He's got a great P-bar routine. And he's very, very consistent. Daniel B just put down a very, very nice Kazumatsu, Yurchenko full on vault. And we are headed to, this should be Benny L. I believe they just switched their order there. Here we go, big vault, nice Suk layout with a small hop. Very, very nicely done. That was Sam M on vault. Here we go. Senator taken to the high bar. Jordan B taken to the B bars. Let's see what these guys have for us right here. Senator, you see that mat slide coming in? That means we've got a big release coming up. Right there. Huge laid out Ginger. That was so nicely done. Just reached out a little too far and got on his fingertips. That's okay. Senator's going to take his 30 seconds as Jordan keeps putting on a clinic over here on P-bars. Nate H waiting for his turn on vault. These guys are heating up here in Arizona. Huge front full from Jordan back on P-bars. Just stumbles it over, but you can see these guys are working hard for those landings. This stick challenge thrown down by our amazing donors and our alumni is doing its job. I am going to say it now. It is going to be one heck of an exciting nationals coming up. I think the Arizona team might have what it takes to come back, but we won't have that answer until then. So like I said, keep your subscription right here to the Gym Act Live YouTube channel. Senator back on the bar with that big release move. That's how that's supposed to be done. Very, very nicely done. Into his turning elements. Nate H coming in hot on vault for the gray team. Huge Kazumatsu, small hop there. Here we go, Senator's coming in. Can he find another stick for his team? Oh, I thought he had that one. Very nice routine from Senator. He's got a lot of great gymnastics. Keep an eye out for that guy right there. He's going to be a big player in the coming years for sure. Next up on vault for the gray team, this is going to be Hunter F. He's been a key player all day long. Back on P-bars for the maroon team. This is senior team captain Blake Tingzong. This will be his final performance as an Arizona team member. So let's enjoy it. Blake is very strong on P-bars. Showing off that handstand work. Nice Healy to support right there. Hung it up a little bit, but didn't panic. Held onto it nicely. Stutz right to handstand. Here we go. Can Blake put down a stick for his team right here at the end of his set? Incredibly hard. Double pike. Small hop back. Very nice. Very, very, very nice routine from Blake. He should be very, very proud of his time here at the Intrasquads. He still has a whole season ahead of him, and I can't wait to see all of it. All right. Black team captain Hunter's up on high bar. Keep an eye on it. Exciting high flying releases like that one right there. Here comes another one in the straddle position, fully stretched out. That's how the judges want to see you catch those. They don't want to see you pulling into the bar to generate your rotation over the top. Line changing element into his front giant grip. Full spin over the top, right to handstand. That is incredibly difficult. You don't see many guys catching that right there. Here we go. Can Hunter find a stick in his final performance of the evening? Full twisting double layout. Small hop. That is a great, great routine from Hunter. Another athlete should be very proud of their performance this evening. That's it. Black team. Black team has 2 left to go on high bar. Jonas is up on P bars for the maroon team. Hunter F taking a vault for the gray team. Hunter coming in hot. Let's see what he's got right here. Big cause full. Tiniest scoot of the foot. That was a great, great vault with the exception of those feet slides. But again, they're vaulting onto a landing surface on top of a resi. That's going to be incredibly difficult. Jonas throwing down a beautiful tapelt on P-bars. Jonas is known for his P-bar work. One of the lowest deducted athletes on this team. And this is why. Will K taking to the high bar for the black team. Jonas, beautiful double pike from P-bars. Will K, here we go. We got some high flying releases right here. Straddle Tkachev just putting it over the back just a little too far. Will's going to take his 30 seconds. You see him talking to head coach Scott Barclay right there. Again, it is so important these guys take their 30 seconds. They know what they need to do before they remount the equipment. All right, next up on vault for the gray team. This is going to be Hayden Goldstein right here. Super powerful athlete right here. Let's see what he's got coming in with his last performance of the evening. Big double full, going for that stick and just coming up a little bit shy. Some amazing vaults coming out of this lineup. High bar coming in for his dismount. Let's see if we can find another stick right here. Full twisting double layout. Tiniest of hops. These landings are so much better than what we've seen in the past. They are doing great. Caden D taking to the P-bars over here for the Maroon team. It's our final performer, second to last performer of the evening. Caden is another incredibly strong athlete on this event. You want to keep an eye right here. That front whip all the way to handstand, incredibly difficult. D value element worth 4/10 to a start value. Done very, very well. Big dismount. And that stuck dismount. That is what we're looking for right there. P-Bars has been our stick champion of the evening. Fantastic job right there by Caden. All right, Leon W. coming in hot on vault. Let's see what he's got right here for the gray team. Nice clean double full, just a little under twisted, but again, doesn't hit the panic button. This team has come so far. Andrew McGill coming up for his final performance of the evening on high bar. Another one to watch. As I was saying, this team has come so far, and the fact that they don't hit the panic button when things go just a little bit wrong, and that's going to save them so much in this upcoming season. Let's see what McGill has for his team right here. Big release move, straddle to Tkachev. Catch it nice and stretched out, hitting that handstand off the top. The judges are going to be very, very kind to that element. Same thing with that one right there. Hitting his compression at the bottom, then locking his handstand. Little low on that flying giant, but that's a newer element for him. Coming in right here, big dismount, full twisting double layout. Chest was just down, took a small step. Another great performance from Andrew McGill. He is definitely making his case to be able to compete all season long. All right, on P-bars, we have Ethan D from GCU. Again, this is iconic. This is huge that he is out here competing. Taking the vault. Make sure you keep an eye on that gray team camera. Up on vault, crowd favorite. As you can tell, it's getting way louder in here. Jackson H does a beautiful Yurchenko full. Let's see what he's got right here. Nice long athlete. When he does this well, it looks so good. Oh my gosh, he added another twist. Jackson with Yurchenko double full. That's big, big vault right there. Incredible job by him. He has put in so much work over that all summer. Great. Another athlete had a great performance all night. Ethan taking to the P-bars from GCU. Let's see what Ethan's got for us. Huge moist support by Ethan. Nice early pirouette over the top. There's that peach element. Ethan's going to be the final competitor on parallel bars. Nice long handstand positions there. That's what they're looking for. Big front uprise, nice full twisting front layout, and just a little behind it. Otherwise, a great set from Ethan. It is so awesome to see him out here. We are winding down. Maroon team locked and loaded. Black team locked and loaded. It comes down to this vault right here. Senior team captain, Vinny Kalismo. And I'm going to jump in on this match. I will throw $100 down to the team right now if he sticks this vault. This should be a cause 1.5. That's 2.5 twists. This is it. This meet is over after this meet right here. Keep an eye. We're going to go ahead and spotlight it right here. Coming in hot from the gray team. Here we go. Vinny Kalismo dropping in, ready to put down first team. The whole team lighting around the floor. It is so loud in this building right now. We are going to get a noise complaint. Here we go. 1, 2.5. Kalismo 2 years in a row. That was unbelievable as they rushed the landing. Oh my gosh. That's the most clutch moment I've ever seen in my life as our camera jumps right in there. Holy cow. What a special moment. And I am $100 poorer because I probably shouldn't have said that, but I did. So that team, Vinny earned that. There's another $100 donation. If you guys want to join back in, we're going to send our great team camera out to the floor for our presentation of awards. If you guys want to jump in on the stick challenge, it is not too late. You guys can still call that phone number. It is in the comments. I'm going to read it off one more time in just a second. You can jump in on this. Any donations are beyond appreciated, and we are so grateful for them. Paul, thank you so much for doing this. And if this year just wasn't the right year for you to be able to jump on this, no, we will be doing this again. And this was such a fun competition, such a fun way to help these guys earn extra toward their competition fees. So we are going to send our gray team camera over to the floor exercise, and we're going to bring on the presentation of some of the awards. We're going to keep that live going right here for you. Again, my name is Kevin Riggle. Thank you so much for joining in. If you have any feedback for me or anything that we need to know about, drop into that comment section. Thank you all so much for hanging out. There's still 70 people on with us right here. What an incredible start to the Arizona's comeback tour to find their way back to the top. We're going to have a slight downtime right here. All eyes are on the scoreboard while they're trying to figure out who's up next. That gray team camera is going to wander over and let you guys see all the action as it's happening live. Keep an eye on vault. We're still looking at Jackson Harrison's 14.6, which is an absolutely huge floor. Oh my gosh, 15.1 from a 15.2 vault. The judges only found 0.05. That is an unbelievable way for senior team captain Vinny Calismo to end his final maroon and gray inter squad right here in Southern Arizona at Aspire Kids Sports Center. Thank you all so much. Karen, thank you for the kind words. I hope this was a great way for you guys to view all of this, and thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're going to get that great team camera put out. We'll take the microphone off, so hopefully you guys will be able to hear the presentation of awards.
Scott, please join us at the end.
Hi, sir. All right, thank you all for the kind words. I appreciate it. I'm going to hang out here. I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear from our camera down on the floor. So I'm going to try to bring you some results just behind where they happen. Hopefully you guys will get to enjoy them live right here in our venue. But I'll be re-announcing them also. So if you miss it, if the audio cuts out or anything, I will be doing my best to bring them to you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on to awards. These guys did absolutely amazing today. 6, well done, gentlemen. All right, for awards, we're going to be going top 3 for awards. Winner on each event gets us the first spot. On floor, in third place with a score of 12.65, Andrew McGill. In second place with a score of 12.95, Leon Vent. And in first place with a score of 13.25, Hayden D. Gerardo. Moving on to Hogwarts. In third place with a 12.3, Clayton Cunningham. In second place with a 12.5, Dylan Hotmeyer. And in first place with a 12.5, Zach Litvin. On to rings. In third place with a 12.7, Ryan Swachino. In second place with a score of 13.4, Hunter Fleshing. And in first place with a score of 13.85, Ethan D. Geraldo. On vault, third place with a 14.55, Senator Bedouin. In second place with a 14.6, Jackson Harrison. And in first place with a 15.15, Captain Vinny Garcia. Moving on to parallel bars. In third place with a 12.85, Bill Howard. Caden Peacock. First place with a score of 13.85, Hunter Burnett. On to high bar with a score of 12.4. In third place, Aiden Myers. Second place with a score of 12.5, Hayden Peacock. And in first place with a 12.7, Hunter Burnett. On to all around. Top 3 in third place with a total all around score of 66.7, Chris Brundage. In second place with 68.95, Senator Bedouin. And your Ruben Gray team champion. Wait, sorry. All around. Ruben Gray, 74.75, Hunter Flesher. to a team score. First and second is separated by less than 4 tenths. Third place, Maroon team, 292.5. And in first place, with a 297.5, Gray team.
And ladies and gentlemen, jump back in right here. We've been talking about the stick challenge all night, and oh my goodness, 26 stuck dismounts. That is over $12,000. You guys just helped us raise right here. We cannot say thank you enough. Unbelievable.
All right, so this just in. Just in sticks alone, today you guys raised $12,800.
And with that right there, that concludes the Arizona Intrasquad. Thank you all so much for staying on with me. Thank you all to our amazing donors. You can see the teams bringing it in one last time. This was an incredible night for the Arizona program to get back on track and find their way back to the top. Again, my name is Kevin Riggle. Thank you so much for all the kind support. I'm going to keep trying to bring all the live action to you across all of GymAct right here on our GymAct Live YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much. We're going to bring you this final team cheer right here, and then we're going to call it a night, and we will see you next time.